Welcome to the Practicing Companion. Today we're going to be talking about tuning the violin. And before we start, I'd like to ask if you know what an interval is. An interval is the distance between two notes. And one of the smallest intervals is the half tone or the semitone. A slightly bigger interval is the whole tone, and it's made out of two half tones. There are many kinds of intervals. Some are dissonant, some are consonant, some intervals are minor, others are major, some are diminished, others are augmented, and finally there are perfect intervals. The unison, the fourth, the fifth, and the octave. We are so used to hearing all of these intervals in everyday music, on the radio or TV or live concerts, and I bet you can also tell when one of these intervals is in or out of tune. Let's make an experiment. First I'm going to play the note A on the tuner. Then I'm going to play the same note on the violin. And I'm going to tune it up and down. Now please listen carefully to the waves. The waves are going to become more linear when the note is in tune, and they're going to become more wavy and dissonant when the note is out of tune. Listen to this. Let's do another experiment, this time with perfect fifths. As you probably know, the violin is tuned in perfect fifths. Now, a perfect fifth means that the interval has 5 steps from the scale. Let's listen to it. Now I'm going to use the pegs and the fine tuners to move the pitch up and down. Please listen carefully to the waves and notice how they sound when the strings are in tune and how they sound when the strings are out of tune. Here are some cool facts, especially if you like physics. The note A can be measured at 440 Hz per second, which means that the string wiggles or vibrates 440 times per second. Wow, that's really fast. There are so many types of tuners out there. Some of the best kind are electronic. I'd like to show you 2 of them. One generates sound, and the other one is a phone application which measures hertz and tells you when the note is in tune. I suggest you use the tuner for each string individually. And after a while, just take the A from the tuner and then tune the other strings in perfect fifths. This is a very good ear training exercise and a very useful one for when playing with other musicians. For example, if you play with an orchestra, the oboe is going to give the A, and then everyone else tunes after the oboe. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to listen to intervals and how to tune your violin. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned!